welcome to PTPioneer.com, your #1 resource for getting started with personal training. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between the ACE certification and the Acsm certification. Both of these are very highly recognized within the industry, and both of them have slightly different focuses. So, if you want to work with post-rehab people or people losing weight, it depends on what type of training you want to do for which certification would be perfect for you when you're getting started with personal training. And both of these might not be the one for you. I have other favorites and they all have slightly different emphasis. On my website I have an article talking about the top 10 personal training certifications, so you could really narrow down exactly which one would be perfect for you when you're getting started out, so I would check that out after this video. So I'll start off with the general overview of Acsm. And Acsm has a very corrective exercise focus because they're very clinical in what they do, and they're actually a scientific body and not just a certifying agency. So most people actually get their research from Acsm's own research, and they incorporate it into their own certifications like NASM or ACE or NSCA. They all typically reference Acsm's research. So they're very research-based, very clinical-based. If you're going to be working with people that are post-rehab from an injury or need to fix muscular imbalances, Acsm is a very good certification, similar to NASM. They're both corrective exercise-based on their main focus. And for ACE's main focus, I would say I almost call them just like a general certification, and all these are general certifications, but a lot of them have a strong emphasis in one area or another, whereas ACE doesn't really focus on one area. They cover a wide spectrum of information for people just starting out with personal training, and that's why I think it is one of the better certifications to get if you're just starting out, because they cover a lot of topics, don't really dive into too much depth on any one particular topic. But it's great because if you don't know what type of clients you're going to train, then you'll probably have a wide variety of people with different needs and goals and capabilities, and I think ACE does the best job of covering that broad spectrum. Let's talk about the tests, the pricing, and the study materials provided by each of these certifications. We'll start off with ACE. So ACE has 3 primary packages. And the first one costs $499, and it just gives you the textbook and access to take the exam, and I think a couple additional online resources for studying for it. Their middle tier costs $100 more, so it's $599, and it includes some additional videos on their website, flashcards, and instructions on how to better understand their primary textbook. So it's kind of like a follow along as you're reading the textbook. You have like a work guide to help you better absorb the information as you're going through it. Their highest tier includes everything the bottom 2 did, as well as a fitness math manual, as well as a retest voucher in case you don't pass the test for the first time. And they do have a 65% pass rate, which is about average in the industry. So if you're not a very good test taker, you get anxiety, that higher tier might be good because it gives you the chance to retake the test without an additional cost. In terms of the test itself, it's comprised of 150 multiple choice questions. You get 3 hours to take it, which I think is plenty enough time. Most people finish in about half that time. Okay, let's move on to Acsm. So the thing I don't like is that they only provide textbooks for you. Well, that's not true. They provide 3 primary textbooks. So if you're good at studying out of a textbook, then this might be a good certification for you to get. They have 1 primary textbook. It's about $70, and they have 2 smaller textbooks. One of them focuses on the screening process before you get started with the client, the screening process, and how to address certain problems that are diagnosed during that screening process. That's what one whole book is dedicated to. And in terms of the overall price, it depends on what kind of package you want to go to, but if you are a member with ACSM, the test itself will cost $220. And if you're a non-member, it will cost $279. And becoming a member, all it gives you access to is all the scientific research that they do and new peer-reviewed articles that come out. You have access to that kind of stuff. They also offer a 3-day workshop, which is $375, and a 1-day workshop for $129. So if you're a kinesthetic learner, if you need to see everything happen in front of your eyes and actually go through the motions yourself to be able to learn it, I think live workshops are great. Also, you have access to an ACSM professional, so you can ask them questions, that kind of thing. I think workshops are a very good way to cement stuff and be able to see it with your eyes, not just reading it in the textbook. So overall, if you just want the books and you just want to take the test, it's going to cost $440 approximately. But if you want to add in additional workshops, if you want to take the 3-day workshop, the whole entire price is going to be approximately $800 or so. So it depends on what kind of package you want to do. So let's just do a quick overview. So ACE, very general. If you don't know what type of clients you're going to be working with, if you're going to be working in a commercial gym like 24-hour fitness, where they're probably going to hand you clients that need to lose weight, and ACE does a great job of working with average Joe clients. If you know you're going to be working with people post-rehab, people with a lot of muscular imbalances, ACSM might be a better certification for you, especially if you're going to be working with elderly people. I think ACSM is a good certification. Also, NASM is really good for working with elderly individuals, people with muscular imbalances, and that need corrective exercise training as well. So that's pretty much to sum up. These two, you might find that a different certification is better for you. I have a lot more comparison articles on my website, as well as my big guide talking about my top 10 certifications, and there's different specialties, so which one would be perfect for you. So I suggest you check that out. The link will be down below, as I will also have links to each of these certifications website down in the description below. But I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. Please give me a thumbs up if it did. Thanks. For study guides and discount codes on some of the top personal training certifications, head to ptpioneer.com. The link will be in the description down below. I have a step-by-step guide on how to become a personal trainer, how to make a lot of money once you are a personal trainer, and much more essential information on getting started as a personal trainer for you guys to check out. Until next time, guys, happy training.